We're at a double top secret location somewhere in Duluth, Minnesota, and we're on location one of the first times ever for our behind the scenes video tours put on by the Lake Superior Railroad Museum. In this nondescript warehouse, in a nondescript part of the city, they're hiding something very special. It's a train car. Come on in. It's a train car that used to be in the collection of the Lake Superior Railroad Museum. And it's being rehabbed by a group that has taken this on as a project for their company. And we couldn't be more excited about it. Behind me is the 1959 National Steel Car Company from Montreal. This is the Pullman version of a first-class car built in Canada for the Canadian National Railway in 1959. But not just anybody on the Canadian National Railway. Oh no, this was for the Vice President of the Prairie Division. And the Scottish Thistle, the name of the car, was based out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, not far from where we are here in Duluth, Minnesota. This special car, I've ridden on it. It has got the smoothest, quietest, most luxurious ride of any other private car I have ever been on in all my years of railroading. This one is a beauty because it's so heavy, so well constructed, and it's going to be a great addition to this company when they get it all done. They're working on it right now, so let's go in and take a look. I can remember many a time going down behind the Coast Starlight in California, riding back here on this open platform as the beautiful Surfside was just right over there on the other side of the railroad tracks. Oh, and what a beautiful ride and smooth she was. Back of the Coast Starlight, clicking along at 79 miles an hour, there just wasn't a better time that I can remember. Thinking back on that, this car was not only ridden on by me, but as you can see, it's quite a beauty with some great rooms. And you can tell this was an expensive car because instead of having numerous bedrooms on board, there were just 2 executive staterooms. Like I say, this was built for the Vice President of the Railway for the Prairie Division for the Canadian National up in Winnipeg. So, who else rode on this car besides me? How about the girls next door? Every year, Hugh Hefner, from Playboy fame, used to rent this car from Rail Excursions, who bought it in 1994. And what they would do with it is take it up and down the north coast of California. And once a year, for the show, The Girls Next Door, Hefner would take his girlfriends for a train ride. The last one was down to San Diego to visit the mother of one of the 3 girls that were just living next door to Hugh, when they weren't in the grotto, of course, hosting parties and who knows what else. Come on in, I'll show you some of the work that's being done. I remember when I rode on this car, it didn't quite look like this. This is the construction work now where they've tunneled the whole car out. But I remember some very luxurious seats and tables. There was a nice built-in entertainment center right over here. There was a couch along this wall. And of course then, there was 2 staterooms, a dining area, a kitchen, and a shower, and the rest of the car. Now Steve is here with us, and Steve is with the undisclosed company that's now redoing this. It was part of the Lake Superior Railroad Museum collection, donated by a very generous friend of ours. And now, working with this group, it's going to be completely revisioned. Steve, what's it going to look like?
Well, back here we're going to have a little lounge area with seats on both sides with some tables, entertainment center up on the top. Back over here we're going to have a full bar, which I thought the whole car should have been a bar, but I got out-roosted on that one. And we'll have a nice back bar with mirrors, lights. And we're going to have, up in the center, it's going to be follow the ceiling, so we'll have LED lights that go around. You can make them move, turn colors. If you want to have a Prince train, you can turn it purple if you want. Back here we'll have a full kitchen with roll-up doors and countertops, bathroom, and then another lounge area back there if you don't like the people on that end.
You can go back there.
You can go back there.
Well, that's what I like about it. You've got 2 distinct lounge areas. As I said, I remember the car at this end was all business. It was all the service end of the car, and then this was the luxury end of the car. And those 2 staterooms that you took out, those were for the Vice President of the Canadian National Railway. So you know that some very important people traveled on this car besides the girls next door.
They had a lot of utensils in here that were for fancy food, so yeah, I seen that.
Well, this is going to be a completely new, exciting look, and we're going to be coming back a few times to show you the progress that's being made. So you'll get to watch this transformation of this beautiful, historic, and very important rail car into its new second life. And I can't wait to see it. And then we're going to ride on it on the North Shore Scenic Railroad because of our partnership with this undisclosed company here in a secret location in Duluth, Minnesota. Say, if you like these videos, you can really help the Railroad Museum by sharing them with your friends. Also, make sure you like them and subscribe, and then tell other people about them too. Share them that way. That really helps the museum, and we do appreciate it. And in the meantime, when you're not doing that, let's take care of each other.